Coach, as far as finding success in Big 12 play and things like that, how important is defensive play and being able to stop some of these huge offenses and keeping them under 40, 30 points sometimes?
Yeah, that's our job. So, everybody knows this league is built around explosive offenses, and up to this point, I think we're number one in about every category in the Big 12 on defense. So in Big 12 games. Happy with where we're at now. We got to continue that.
You talked about teams being built on, or this conference being built on explosive offense. As far as winning Big 12 titles, it seems like whoever has the best defense, at least 3 out of the last 4 years, has won the title. So, would you say that Big 12 titles could be built on defense in this league?
Yeah, I think being a defensive coach, I think that whether it's conference titles, national titles, whatever it may be, that's the way you win championships. So, we're not talking that right now in our building. I mean, that's a long way away. We got a lot of football to play. We got to be able to beat Kansas. So, we got to prepare, get ourselves ready to go, and and if you look around the country, I think 3 out of the 4 playoff teams last year was led by defensive head coaches. So that tells you a little something. Nick Saban's doing a pretty good job.
Sorry about that.
Is that a hint?
No, that's it's just facts.
If you look at Kansas, they're the least penalized team in the Big 12. So what's kind of stopping them offensively?
Turnovers. I think they struggle with holding onto the ball or throwing interceptions. But I tell you what they've got. They've got 3 or 4 wideouts that are really, really explosive. They do a great job with the run game. And they're very much improved right now. It's not the same Kansas team it was a year ago.
You mentioned those turnovers, and then you have 27 of them so far in the season. But Dana says you can't rely on them to just keep on doing that. You have to be the one to force them. How do you work with your guys after not getting any last week, just one the week before that, to start to get in there and try to change the tide like that?
Well, you just got to run to the football. That's the key to it. Make it happen. Don't count on them just giving you a turnover and go cause them. Whether it's running to the ball, catching interceptions, whatever it may be, we have to be able to capitalize on that. Times were good and times were bad, so we have to just keep getting better and keep getting guys involved, and it will happen.
Dana said they use both their quarterbacks. How do they do it? Is it situational or do they stick?
Yeah, usually it's the last few times it's been whoever starts the game is kind of the guy. So, Texas Tech, they went back and forth a little bit. I think that may have been due to some injury. But they pretty much, whoever starts it finishes it. Or at least that's the guy that they want to go with.